Vanni, what's at stake tomorrow night?
Yeah, stake the trophy, the fact to call yourself the best team in the country. So it's a nice it's a nice game to be in. And for us, the other thing is, we won the last two times, and so it will be some historical thing to do three. And so it's we're here to try to add the we have in our locker room a list of all our trophy that we won in the history of the club, and we're very proud when we see something that we contributed it. So that would be fantastic to have another one. Yeah.
The opportunity to go for a third, it's unique.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you personally, and do you have enough space on your arm to get?
Yeah, I have space. Like even if we win like 15 times, so yeah, it means a lot. So I never won anything like before winning the Canadian Championship, like of that. I would say grandeur. I would say so. That's for sure. It will be always a competition that it will be in my heart. It's a competition that always meant a lot for the club because we are very invested in Canadian soccer, so like in the development of national soccer with our academy centers all over the country, with the fact now also with Toronto and Montreal that they actually contributed to the federation with to hire the national team coach, and we always been, I would say, we know that also it's one of the trophies that is very important for us because, yeah, gotta be honest, we know that we are. When I took the team, we were like an average, maybe below average MLS team. Now we are like maybe an above average MLS team, but to win the MLS, it's really hard. And when there's the possibility to win a trophy, you need to grab it, and so that means. And for me personally, also, I'm in this job because of the Canadian Championship, and also I think the fact of winning the Canadian Championship the first year also helped a lot us and me to grow in the role, and so that means a lot for me for this reason too.
Talk to us a little bit more about that growth. Where do you think you as a coach have grown from that first time going for the Canadian Championship to now? How have you changed as a coach?
Like probably in first of all to you know. You have some non-negotiable. No, for me, always the team, the tactical part is the most important thing. But I think I'm much better. I became better in the last couple of years in molding the team according to the quality of the players, molding the training session sometimes according to the status of the players. In the sense of, you cannot treat everyone at the same time at the same level, and also, I believe that the most grew, we had it as a coaching team. We have I think Mike was a very green coach when we started. Now I think I think he would be ready to be an head coach, to be honest. And Brandon too grew a lot. So that's all the team that also is the team behind the team. So physio, datas, videos, they really grew a lot and made my job easier in the sense that I fully delegate a lot of things, and you can concentrate to improve your things that you are hands on, and that's the reason why I think I am a better coach too. Also thanks to them.
Coach, it said that in cup games, especially cup finals, form goes out the window. But do you look at your own team's form and the way that you guys have gotten here, both in the actual competition and the last few weeks, as something to take note going into such an important match like this?
Yes and no. I think we are aware that we are a very good team, and we are aware that in the last 11 games in MLS we made 21 points, so that's really good. And we are aware that we won this competition twice, so we're aware they're a very good team, but we're also aware of the other way around. Like I see TFC in a situation that is pretty similar to what we were when we won 2 years ago against them, in the sense that they are fighting to get into the playoff with a coach that is the first year, that winning this competition would probably establish him a lot in the locker room and bring a lot of, I would say, push for certain type of culture to be developed. So I think that tomorrow they will come. I would say even giving 120%, not 100%. So that's the reason why I think it's going to be a very open game, and I think we need to be on top of our behavior, on top of our level if we want to win, because I think they will play a very good game.
Building on that a little bit, you talk about Toronto FC and bringing that kind of fight, but from a more tactical point of view, are you preparing anything special for this match against Toronto FC specifically in the final?
No,
knowing what they
like
can bring?
you guys know that we always alternated like a couple of system, or we play the 3-5-2, or we play the diamond, or whatever. So like we work on both, to be honest, to understand even during the game what we can change and anything. We know that TFC is very aggressive. TFC is very kind of man orientated when we have the ball. So I think that moving the ball tomorrow and moving the player is going to be really, really important in order to create space. On the other way around, I think that our pressing is going to be the most important thing tomorrow, because the quality of their players up top. Bernardeschi on the right side, Insigne and Osorio as at number 10. I don't know where Ricci will play, because lately he plays sometimes on the left, sometimes on the right, playing lower. But, if Ricci plays high, the four guys behind the number 9 are all players that we need to be very careful about, and because they can create something from nothing. And so with the pressing and allow us to win the ball as high as we can, I think it's going to be very crucial tomorrow.
And last one for me, obviously this tie has a lot of history to it, especially in the last decade, and it's something that we know that you love to have these kind of derbies and have this kind of fire. You yourself have stoked it a little bit, or with comments earlier made this year of we're finally being recognized as the best team in Canada, and some Toronto fans weren't quite happy with that. How excited are you to sort of see that kind of aggression from both sets of fans tomorrow?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful to have a rivalry. It's beautiful to have someone that on the sports side you don't like, and I'm totally fine with the fact that I think it's one of the success that we achieved as a Whitecaps in the last 3 years, because the rivalry didn't exist before, because we were losing every time. So that's something that at least in the last from 2016-ish on. So that's something that is very. We love the fact that they're pissed if they lose against us. Like, they will love the fact that if we're pissed if we lose against them. So, I think it's the beauty of soccer. The beauty of soccer is this kind of rivalry, and I think the Canadian Championship is an expression of that. That's one of also the reason why I can say it. The Canadian Championship is more important than the US Open Cup, because it counts more for the fans. It counts more for the club because of the rivalry that we have.
Vanni, we've seen after games, whether it's win or loss, you always go over to the opposition coach, shake their hand, congratulate them. The opposition coach in Toronto did not shake the hand of the semifinal coach when they won. Will you shake John's hand if he comes over?
Of course I will. Of course I will shake the hand before and the end of the game, in case we win, in case we lose. Like, it's like if we win, it's like you shake the hand because you have to respect the opposition. If we lose, you have to congratulate the other team. So that's no question about it.
We've seen when you celebrate, you really celebrate.
Yeah.
You've lost your shirt previously.
Yeah.
I know you were on Footy Prime a little while ago, talking about maybe taking your pants off or tearaways. Is that something you're planning?
No,
Are we going to see
I'm not
a
planning
pantless Vanni Sartini?
All the celebration that I've done in my life, no one has been planned. So I didn't plan anything. The only thing that I can say candidly, that in case we win, I will be extremely happy. So that the happiness can be shown by taking off your top, like running around or jumping, and or like last year trying to go hugging Javain, and Javain killed me with that hug. He put me knockout for a week. So that's that can be done in a million ways. So that's the only reason. That's the only thing that I can promise in case we win. That I will be very happy.
It's going to be a big game. There's going to be lots of supporters coming to the match, maybe some who have not previously been at a Whitecaps game. I understand the Larshiders have been invited to the game. They support the Canucks. They're in the stands making a lot of noise. Just your thoughts on being inclusive and welcoming everyone to the game who maybe has not had an opportunity.
Yeah, we need to have as much support as we can, and I really love when we do this crossover thing with the Lions, with the Canucks, because at the end we are here representing the city. So I am the first supporter of the Canucks when they play, or the Lions when they play, the Warriors when they play. So that's it's always great to see the fact that even people that maybe they're not that close to our sport, like I'm not close to Canadian football or to hockey, they just because they're proud to support the city, they're gonna help us. So that we expect everyone here to help our regular supporters make more noise and make more I would say the game even more fun.
Vanni, you spoke about how TFC, you kind of see them where you guys were at 2 years ago in that ascendancy. On the flip side, you could probably say you guys were where they were at 2 years ago, where there's a certain target that, when you win, you get those kind of expectations, that pressure. How have you felt your teams kind of handled that? Because the last 2 years there was just such a hunger to win for maybe past years, whereas
I
now
think
you guys are the champions.
I think it's a very good question because the problem is thinking about we already won twice. Why do we have to consider this like a thing and to win it the 3 times? So I think that's what we try to explain to the guys, that this is the most important game of the month, and Pacific was the most important game of August, because this is a competition that is really important to us, and there's a lot of players in their life that they do years of career, great careers, but they don't have any trophy, and winning a trophy is not really easy, guys, at every level. Like if you play like in the VMSL or in the MLS, it's like winning a trophy is not so. That's the importance of the thing. Luckily, so we have a group of leaders that are kind of always hungry, like Andres Cubas, Ryan Gold, Brian White. They're guys that they have eyes on the prize. Ranko, they're guys that they have eyes on the prize, and they can really set the tone for the other guys to not, I would say, chilling out because we won twice, and then no, but we need to arrive top 4. That's the main objective. The main objective is arriving top 4 and winning the Canadian Championship.
Of course, we've now known for about a month now that Isaac, is planned to start tomorrow. And, can you just kind of speak of how special it is to have a BC kid, young guy, starting in a final?
I'm very happy for him. I'm very proud of him. I think so. When he was on the brink of the first team, when he was in the academy, when we were talking about even with Youssef and everything, he was the guy that was treated like maybe not having the most talent of the other guys, but he gained, I would say, position because of his attitude, because of his will to work, because of the fact that he's a fantastic guy, to be honest. He's a team guy, if there's one, and he improved dramatically. And the fact that this year he already start 5 games. Tomorrow will be his 6th one. Last year he started 2 years ago, like from nothing. He was basically kind of the 4th goalkeeper. Boom, go and play 2-3 games in the MLS. He's very calm and collected, and I'm really happy that we have a local kid that can be starting the game tomorrow and be playing the game, and it will be really, really, really nice to see him lift the cup, because there would be kind of development. 2 years ago, he was the third goalkeeper, so he wasn't dressed. Last year, he was on the bench, and then this year starting, that would be fantastic for him to be part of this three-peat, also witnessing his development in the team.